Hi, this is Stray Passer. Welcome to my review of Bones and All. This is a movie that came out last year. This is a romance slash drama slash horror, I would consider it. It's about these two characters. One played by Taylor Russell, actress Taylor Russell. Her character is named Maren Yealy, and Timothy Chalamet. He plays a character named Lee that she meets on the road, and it's basically a road picture. Okay, you also have Mark Rylance in this. He plays a character named Sully. Chloe Sevigny, Andre Holland, and Michael Stuhlbarg. And this is the story of a young girl named Maren Yealy. We basically found out early in the movie, and this review is going to have spoilers in it, so I'm going to try not to put too many spoilers in it, but I'm going to put some spoilers so you get the basic gist of it. She's basically abandoned by her father. She's just turned 18, and because of an incident at this young girl's house that she's spending the night, that she sneaks out of the house to spend the night with, her and her father basically have to go on the run, and then we find out that they've been on the run. They never stay in one place too long because of her condition. She's a cannibal. She has a taste for human flesh, and the father, moves her from place to place to try to keep ahead of it and try to, whenever she has one of these attacks where she needs hunger to feed on people, he tries to pick up and move along so they don't get caught. And the final time that she does it, he just he takes her out of the state and basically abandons her in a house and leaves her a tape recording, some money, and a birth certificate, so she knows where she was born and what her mother's name is. And she decides to go seek out her mom, because she's always been with her father and she never knew her mother, and so she's basically trying to find out where she's trying to go across country to find her mother and get answers of why she's the way she is. Okay, and along the way she meets several characters. Older gentleman who basically is the first person she runs into. His character's name is Sully. He calls himself Sully in the third person. He kind of teaches her how. He tells her that that he's a cannibal as well, and he tells her how they live, how he lives his life. Okay, but he kind of creeps her out, and after an incident in the house that she's sharing with him, she bolts and leaves, and she continues on her journey to try to go across the country to find her mother, and find out why she's the way she is. And along the way, she meets another character named played by Timothy Chalamet, a character named Lee. He's a drifter, and he's kind of a hustler as well, and he's also a cannibal as well. But he has kind of a way that he does things, and she, tags along with him and he shows her basically the ropes of how to live on the road and have their condition as well. And it's a really interesting drama, about these two people that come together, that they have this condition, and how they live their lives and how they, try to survive, on the margins of society. They try to keep the low profiles and stuff, and they even show how, this character Lee, played by Timothy Chalamet, how he survives, basically how he survives, how he feeds this addiction or his hunger, and he kind of teaches Maren, Taylor Russell, how he survives, and he agrees to go across the country with her, to find, the address or where her mother lives, and find out, why she's the way she is. And this movie is very, it's basically a road picture that's a romance, a drama, and a bit of a horror as well, because there are moments in here where they actually, they meet certain people, and certain things happen in this movie, because they're cannibals, so they have to kind of show that, that they like human flesh, okay, and they have this hunger to eat it. And there's some disturbing scenes in it, just to be forewarned for people that are going to watch this. I definitely recommend it. It's worth watching because it's a really good drama, and you really get good performances out of Taylor Russell and Timothy Chalamet, even Mark Rylance, who just plays his character named Sully. And Sully is a character that you have to see to believe. Okay, he's just a really creepy character. Okay, and you just have to watch it. But I love the chemistry between Timothy Chalamet and Taylor Russell. Them struggling to exist day to day and on this trip to find her mother and find out why she's the way she is, and also them falling in love. It's a romance as well, and a good human drama. And they, like I said, they meet interesting people on the way over there, and it's a really good movie. I really, so, you know, if you watch, like I said, if you watch my, I tried to do an edited version of this, but it got blocked on YouTube, and I tried to edit it like 5 times, but it just got blocked. And I think even I just saw today, it just got the when I tried to appeal it, the appeal, you know, got shut down. So that's why I'm doing this review with spoilers in it, some spoilers in it. But if you want to see my unedited reaction to the movie, that will be on my Patreon. If you follow the link in my Patreon, in my in the description box, you'll see my unedited reaction to Bones and All. That'll be on my Patreon. Again, my Patreon, which is only $5 a month to join if you want to watch my unedited reaction to the movie. Okay, and this movie's about 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's kind of long, but I wasn't bored with it. You know, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes, but I wasn't bored with it. I know some people may say maybe it should have been a little bit shorter, but to me, not. And the reason I wanted to watch this movie is because I'm a big fan of Taylor Russell, the actress who I've seen before. The first time I saw her was in the I guess remake or reboot of Lost in Space, where she played Judy Robinson. And this, I've been a big fan of hers, and I watched another movie of hers called Waves that came out, I think, a few years before this one. She's in it. It's about a dysfunctional family, and that I have an edited review of that that's on this channel. It's partially blocked, but I think for people in the States, you can watch it. And it's on my Patreon channel. You can see the unedited review of that, of the movie Waves, which is another good movie with her in it as well. And that's the reason I want to watch that movie and this movie, Bones and All. It's just, to me, it's just a really good movie. Really good performances by the cast, and it's just, you know, it's unusual because you have movies. It's a romance, a road trip romance with cannibals. Okay, which is and I thought that it was a really good movie. It came out, like I said, it came out November of last year, and it's just a really good movie. And I definitely recommend you see this movie again. I'm a big Taylor Russell fan, and hopefully she gets more work because I think she's a really good actress, and hopefully she gets more roles in this. And I would give Bones and All, I would give it a 7.8. I'm going to give it a 7.8. Yeah. I think I may have given it an 8 on my edited review, but I'm going to knock it down two notches just because of the length of it. Some people may think it's too long, so I'm going to knock it down to 7.8. But it's still a really good movie. I liked it a lot, and I definitely recommend it if you like a good romance. And it's an unusual love story. It really is. Okay, and about these two young people who just happen to be cannibals and them trying to survive. Okay, I think that's a nice tale to tell. You know, it's more than just the usual romance road picture. Okay, but anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen Bones and All, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel called Views and Opinions. You can check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon. And on my Patreon is Bones and All. By the time you see this, I'm going to be uploading my unedited reaction to Bones and All to my Patreon channel. So it'll be on there. If it's not on there by the time you see this, it should be, because I'm going to upload it tonight. So by the time, so it may be a little bit after this video goes up. Okay, it'll definitely be there by tomorrow. Okay, Bones and All, you see my unedited reaction to this movie, and then also the movie Waves, which Taylor Russell was in as well. That's already, I uploaded that yesterday to my Patreon. And again, my Patreon's only $5 a month, and I have TV show reactions on there, Disney shows, not Disney, Marvel TV shows, and DC TV shows, and I also have movies on there. I have the original Star Wars trilogy on there. I have Black Adam, Glass Onion, Waves, and Bones and All is going to be on there as well. And I'm going to continue to do more movie reactions as well, try to fit those in, along with my TV show reactions, because The Flash is coming back, so I'll be reacting to the Flash movie, not the Flash movie, the Flash TV show, which starts February 8th, the last season. I'll be reacting to that, and I think March, Superman and Lois comes back, and I think maybe Titan. So I'll be still reacting to TV shows on my Patreon, as well on this YouTube channel, Trey Passer, but I'll also be doing movies as well. I'll try to fit a movie maybe not every week, maybe every 2 weeks or so. I would try to fit movie reactions as well on my Patreon as well. Okay, follow the link to the Patreon. And again, it's only $5 a month. Check it out. Okay, also please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.